Rubber is a movie directed by Quentin Dupieux. It was released in 2010. According to Dupieux, in an interview with Cinema Blend, one of his influences was the movie Duel, which was directed by Steven Spielberg. Duel was a movie about just an ordinary truck that was able to create fear out of nothing. This is where Dupieux got the idea of the tire, which is an inanimate object that would destroy anything and anyone in its path. Dupieux would bring this back to reality when he would go from focusing on the tire to showing the spectators. So as the audience or spectators watch from afar, they wonder what he, the tire, is doing and what he will do next. As the audience, we expect the tire to be a killer, and we question its motive, but as Lieutenant Chad stated in the beginning, there's no reason, so the expectation wasn't met. One of the cinematic elements presented in this film was cinematic invisibility. According to Rich Barson and David Monham's book, Looking at Movies, cinematic visibility is as Dupieux stated in his interview with Cinema Blend, they did something like a prototype or a remote car trying to move the tire, but they also had what he called a puppeteer operating the tire with 2 fingers out of the frame. He stated they used many frames and shots to edit and make the magic happen. Another point that was made in the book Looking at Movies was implicit meaning. Implicit meaning lies below the surface of the movie story at presentation. However, due to the no reason motif, there wasn't really any implicit meaning except for everything happened with. When Dupieux was asked in an interview with Slash Film, they asked him, "Do you get frustrated when people say the movie Rubber makes no sense?" Dupieux replied saying, "Movies these days make too much sense. That's why they're called movies, because they're very different from life. But from my point of view, real life doesn't make sense. Every day you experience stuff that is not necessarily perfectly scripted." That's what I'm trying to do. Basically, I'm trying to bring some organic elements, something that is more connected. I really do think it's the same in real life. I think life would be super boring if everything was scripted. Some things happen in real life for just no reason.